So it's been a whirlwind for tax changes here in 2016, and I thought I would share with you some tax changes that you should know for the December 31st end of the year. So one of the major changes that has happened is the principal residence exemption. And so when you have a home, a family home that you live in, and you sell it, you do not need to claim any capital gains. And the capital gains being the amount that you made off of the house. So if you bought it for a lower price and then you've sold it years later and made some money, because you live in that home, you do not have to claim any capital gains or notify CRA. And that is now changing. So as of October 3rd, 2016, CRA is asking that you fill out Schedule 3 on the tax return and declare that you'd like an exemption from paying capital gains on that home. So that's something to keep in mind now, a new reporting form for if you sell your family home, you need to choose the exemption to not pay the capital gains tax on that. Another change that has come is the Children's Fitness and Arts credit. So this will be the last year that it'll be available. So if you have children that it applies to and they're taking some arts classes or fitness classes and they started their classes in 2016 and those classes go over into 2017, you might have the ability to prepay those and receive a receipt for 2016. So I suggest you look into that, see if you can do that, because in 2017 that credit will no longer be available, and you might as well make use of that for the 2016 and see if you can prepay and get a receipt for that. Another change that's coming, there will no longer be the education and textbook amount. So in the past that has been there on top of the tuition credit. So the two are different, so don't confuse the two. There's still a tuition credit that a student can claim or pass on to their parents to claim, but they're getting rid of the textbook and education amount. So this amount will be applicable for 2016, but then going forward in 2017 it won't be there anymore. So just be mindful of that. That's won't be there anymore. And so now with those leaving, there are two new ones that are new to 2016, and that is the Home Accessibility Tax Credit and the Eligible Educator Supply Tax Credit. And so the Home Accessibility Credit is available to people over the age of 65 that need to do some renovations in their home to make things more accessible. So that might be a walk-in shower or a wheelchair ramp. So keep those receipts because you can apply for that credit. And this is really handy for those of us that are maybe looking after a parent and doing some renos. Make sure to keep those receipts and they can make a claim. Now for the educator credit, this is for those teachers that are certified or the early childhood educators that are certified that have an expense of up to $1,000 for school supply costs. They'll be able to claim 15% of that amount and receive a credit. So those are some of the things to make note of for December 31st tax changes. Now, a few things that aren't changing is the tax-free savings account. That is still in effect, will still be around. But going forward, the 2017 amount will be $5,500, the same as 2016. We've lost the big one that it was $10,000 for 2015, but we're going back to that schedule of $5,500, and it's looking like it'll be that going forward. So that means the cumulative amount that is available in the tax-free, so the total amount is $52,000 in 2017, and that being $5,500 per year. And then the other notable thing to put on your calendar is that March 1st is the last day for the RSP contribution for 2016. So that's Wednesday, March 1st will be your last available day to make an RSP contribution. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you. If you have any questions, give us a call here at Astra.